Hi, welcome to Design Space Friday. Today we're going to do something a little different. I am creating some cards for a card class that I'm going to be holding, and I'm going to let you be a part of the design on that. We're going to start with the shape, a rectangle. So we're going to bring in a square. We're going to unlock because we're making it a rectangle. So we're going to make that 4 and 5 1/4. We are going to change the color because the color is going to be important when we get to the slicing section, so that all the same colors will be sliced from each other. All right, we're going to move it up a little bit so you can see it. I've selected it. We're going to duplicate it because the next piece is going to be also rectangle. We're going to unlock, change the size to 3 3/4 by 5, and we're going to change the color of this one to white. All right, and then we are going to select both. You can click on one and then hit the shift and click on the other, and you know that they're both selected when you see them both grayed out like this. And we are going to align them this time because I want them centered. All right, and then we are going to group them. And we're going to make sure they're grouped. They're moving together. That's great. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is bring in the next shape, and that's going to be a circle. And we are going to make the circle 2 inches. We don't have to unlock because it can be proportional. We are going to change the color of that one to pink. All right, and then we're going to duplicate it. We are going to make it a little bit larger, 2 1/4. We're going to change the color to white. And then we are going to select both the circles, and we are going to align those by centering. We're going to just select the white one now, so we can move it back. We didn't want it quite that far back. Let's move it forward. There we go. Now we are going to select both of the circles, and we are going to group those. All right, let's make sure they're grouped. Yes, it moves together. Now we can select all, and we can align it by centering the circle in the middle, and then if you wanted to just move it up, you could just use your arrow keys on your keyboard, but it would be centered in between the left and right side, and then you can move it wherever you want. Now what I'm going to actually do is this is going to be offset a little bit, so I'm going to put it where I want it. Now remember what I said, the colors that match each other are the ones that are going to be sliced. So the first thing we're going to do is ungroup both sections. Remember, when you work with something, you have to then turn around and move it to the back. So we've got the white one first, and we're going to move it to the back. Then we're going to select the pink one and move it to the back. All right, then we're going to click on the circles. We're going to ungroup those. All right, so we're going to start with the 2 pink pieces. We're going to grab the back, which is the pink. You know you've got it because it's there. Then we're going to grab the pink circle in the front, and we're going to slice. You don't have to move anything out. It's smart enough to know which piece you're using. All right, and now we're going to arrange it to the back. We'll do the same thing again, the white circle and then the white piece, and we are going to slice, and we are going to cut that out. And now you see you have a perfectly lined up border for all the pieces. Now the next thing we're going to do is I'm actually going to be stamping a heart on a piece that's welded to the white piece. So we want to bring the heart in. We're going to size it, and it's going to be a square. It's going to be proportional width and height. So I went ahead and unlocked it and made it a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch because I wanted to make sure that it fit the stamp I'm using. Then I'm going to move it to where I want, select the piece I'm going to weld it to, and hit weld. And so now I have it ready. I will share with you the photo when the photo of the card itself when it's totally completed. Thank you for joining me.